Well, happy April Fools to all of you people. How is everybody doing? How was your week? How was the ending of your week? Are you excited about your weekend? If you're wondering, Brady, what are you showing me? I'm showing you guys the food I eat all week. Oh, and this is my stir fry for dinner tonight. It is 3 cloves of garlic, olive oil, a half of a yellow onion, as much broccoli as you want. I like a lot of broccoli. I did probably 3/4 of a head of cabbage. You always want to do the cabbage and the carrots first because the cabbage is going to actually get smaller. You know what I'm saying? I did a whole zucchini. And what else is in this? I think that's it. Very simple. Usually on Sundays I make this and I will just kind of eat on it all afternoon. I'll make it really early in the afternoon and I just eat on this all afternoon. I am going to be adding some, I don't even know if I want to really, but I'm going to add a couple of these Korean noodles to it. The reason I don't really care for them is because they have wheat flour, and it's not the wheat that your guys are allergic to, it's the glyphosates. They have inundated all of our wheat with glyphosates, which people are going to find out that they have allergies to rice too and other grains. But anyways, that's a really easy thing to make. You can add little corns to it. I almost got some bok choy today, but I didn't. Sometimes I'll add bok choy. Sometimes I add, what's that other one? I can't think of it right now, what the other one is. But, you know, just mess with it. Just think of, like, I don't know how the lighting is for y'all. Just think of things you can add to it. Water chestnuts. Sometimes I'll put a couple water chestnuts in this. And you want to just keep fluffing it around. This is like hibachi, guys. If you ever gone to a hibachi restaurant, just keep flipping it around. And what I eat in a week is, and I don't have my carrots up here, but I take carrots, cucumber, and grapes to work. Bananas. I always eat bananas. I probably eat 2 to 3 bananas a day. I have an avocado almost every night, unless I'm trying to drop pounds real quick, because avocados are kind of fattening. That's, you know, there's a way to really drop 13 pounds in 7 days. Believe me, I can do it. So, isn't that beautiful? That's just healthy. Make sure you guys get a real extra virgin olive oil with that. And I did get some Fuji apples, and I've washed all this. That's why it's sitting out like this. Everything's been washed in distilled white vinegar. I even let it soak for a little bit. I rinse everything thoroughly. You guys have to do that because on all foods, even organic, that's why I say there's really no such thing as organic. You guys have nanotechnology, funguses, molds, heavy metals. You're going to have some like, I got to be careful on this word, more ... gallons. Hope you guys got that. You'll have like strings of that, which is like smart fibers. And that's how it gets in our body. It's these foods. A lot of people will tell you that you should, you know, take off the outside of the apple. I've seen videos where people put it in hot boiling water and it takes off all the wax. You guys can try that. I eat it with I eat the whole apple because I know the benefits of the peel. And not to mention the fact that even if you go into like a mucusless diet, they talk about doing like a lot of hard cabbage so that it can break apart stuff in your intestines. Well, the peel of an apple will do that. And when I do my cucumber, I just clean off both sides and I slice it real thin and I eat the peel of the cucumber. A lot of people will tell you don't do that because it's got wax on it. I do that. A lot of people have a lot of things that they tell you to do and not to do, and it makes everybody really confused. So that's why you should probably pick one person to follow on nutrition. I got into a conversation with somebody I've known for years on Facebook, and, you know, this person isn't well, but they're still following the people that give them advice, and I don't understand that, but it is what it is. So, you guys, there's some ideas for how you can eat throughout the week. The other thing I'll eat during the week, too, this is what I take truck driving. My avocados at home when I get home from work, and then I make a huge salad. Like I told you guys, I eat a lot of food. And I'll make a huge salad, and usually I'll have to show you, I have this spring mix thing I buy. And I'll put carrots on the side, broccoli on the side. You guys can do this. You guys can eat way healthier. I did have a question about, Bridie, can we get all of this bad stuff out of our food so we're not ingesting it? And I'm going to have to tell you, that's an absolute no. You cannot. Guys, they have inundated everything. They are on a mission to depopulate the world. It's not just America. So, on that note, I was told yesterday, actually I was sent a video yesterday about what the economists and everybody are thinking that's going to happen. And they're saying within 90 days, a lot of people are going to lose their homes. They're going to lose their apartments. They're not going to have places to live. They're not going to be able to afford to drive back and forth to work. They're not going to be able to find work. Like, the recession is here. It's like tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's right around the corner. So my sister actually said something while we were talking, and it triggered me as, oh my God. When I'm making my stir fries, when I have extra grapes and stuff left in the bags, I need to start freezing them in my deep freezer. So today I made my stir fry. Here's my water. I put my broccoli. I don't have one of those machines that people have that gets all the air out. Just try to get as much air out as you can. The zucchinis that were, they're getting soft. They were in my fridge. I'm freezing it. I'm freezing my cabbage from now on. I'm freezing my onions. I'm putting it all in the deep freezer because this will be food for me. And possibly even my children because they don't have enough food prep. I'm doing this video to get you guys to think that you should start not wasting. Like, this is the time to not waste any food. If you're a meat eater, if you don't think you're going to eat that whole steak, cut what you're going to eat and reseal your steak and freeze it. It is that time. And this is just me giving you guys a heads up like I've been doing for years. I even met a lady in Aldi's today when I was getting all my veggies because I have to shop pretty cheap to survive and pay all my bills too. And she was very awake, and it was wonderful to talk to her. I could have probably talked to her for hours. And she can see what's coming too, but what she doesn't understand is, why are there so many people that haven't gotten this? And she literally looked at me for an answer on that. And I said, well, and this is really important. Everybody here is on their own journey. And everybody here has a certain consciousness to what level it's awake. And no, I do not believe that that is a spirit level. I think that the tards that I've been telling you guys about, the ones that suck our energy, they love us in fear and everything, they are controlling people and keeping them from consciously awakening. Like I've told you guys, we are already in the time of Aquarius. Okay? Everybody just keeps upping it a couple more months. We're just not there yet. We're just not there yet. We are there. As far as the energies coming in and seeing some people wake up, I can feel it. I know that we are in the age of Aquarius now. We have been for a bit. And a lot more people should have been waking up. Now, I can say I've seen a lot of awakenings that I'm really shocked about. But there should be so much more. And I don't think that this is like the spirit journey. And these people are only, they're only going to wake up because they're only going to wake up to a certain point because this is their journey and this is just how much farther their spirit's telling them to wake up or whatever. Like blah, 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 all this stupid bullshit. I don't think it's like that at all. I think that due to however much programming, indoctrination, food choices, and just basically whatever environment that they've allowed themselves to be in, that they didn't question anything, then that's why they're stuck where they are. I think that most spirits want to get out of this reincarnation slavery wheel, like I call it. They're just not going to go there, I don't think. Let me tell you guys this, too. when they brought out this situation that we've been going through for the last 2 years, they did wake up a lot of people that probably would not have woken up. And what me and the lady were talking about today, excuse me, was, no, baby, don't bark us. No, Lexi Kelly, no barks. Hi, little babies. Get off her tail. Look at her, so funny. Crazy girls. When people saw that the dots weren't working and that they were having to get more and more and more, that actually woke up a lot of people. And that's what me and her talked about. And she's like, you're right. It really did. I did see that. She goes, the problem is that a lot of people already got it. And she's so right. And I get that. And guys, we're finding out more and more and more on what we're going to be seeing this fall. There are so many German scientists and scientists here in America that are saying, I don't even want to say just scientists, doctors and nurses and people that are waking up to it too, that are saying that this fall is probably going to be the time where we're going to see a lot of people fall, if you catch my drift. So it's time for you guys to just, any food you have extra, and I know even this half an onion just seems so silly, and it's not even a freezer bag, but I'm like, nope, I'm putting it in there. If it makes it, it makes it. It's food. This right here could be 2 or 3 days of food for me if I ration. And that's another word that a lot of people nowadays in America don't really understand, but I grew up very poor. As a matter of fact, I went many days without food, and I learned how to ration food. And this is what you guys are going to have to start thinking about, and I highly, highly, highly suggest you guys do that now. And if I sound weird, I was out working in the garden, and my son did come over and he mowed and weed eated for me. I love him so much for doing that, because if I would have done it, I'd even sound worse than I sound right now. I'm highly allergic to what they dump on us. It affects me every day of my life. I am off of all my prescription drugs, which I'm going to get on that video here real soon. We're going to make that video really special. But I do too. I still have to take Benadryl sometimes. I have to take a daily Zyrtec in the spring and fall. But it's not just the dogwoods and all this stuff that people think. It's what they're dropping on us. And let us not ever forget what's in our food. Anyways, that's a 411 from Bridie. I love you guys. I really hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let's all breathe. TTFN.